It's annoying the shit out of me too.
Okay.
I think I got one for the manga I was reading.
The what?
I think when I was reading Golden Kamuy, I got one of those privacy policy things. I'm
Oh
like,
yeah, it's
I don't
making
even use
me.
this site like
Yeah,
that.
it's making me update all my accounts. I'm getting like 1,000 fucking emails about
Yeah.
updating the
Change
privacy.
your passwords and shit.
Yeah, and I have no idea what it
And I
means.
don't
So
even
like,
remember the passwords.
I'm like, all right,
Yeah,
agreed.
shit.
I don't know, I don't know what's going on, but all right, agreed.
And I got to fucking remember my old password to make a new password. I don't even remember a password.
Okay, welcome to super
Okay.
episode. I don't remember. I don't know what this is.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
4?
4 or 5? I don't know. I didn't upload the last one because there was like 50
We were
minutes of
what?
silence. There was just so much silence between us actually
50
talking.
minutes of
No,
silence.
I'm just saying that we are just
Man, we
sitting
must have
around
been
and
super whacking that
all
one.
we do just yell at each other about how, man, you're so boring. And how it's you and me and Mai just talking about how we got nothing to talk about.
Man, we must have been super whacking that one. Super bored.
Yeah. Oh, Sushi. Okay, I'll tell you about the fucking stupid ass adventure I had. And by
Yeah, you
adventure
didn't
I
tell
mean
me about
it
that.
was absolute fucking torture. So on the day of Fanime. So Fanime goes from I think Thursday. If you go like you buy a pass like an early pass or something like that, it starts Thursday
Uh-huh.
night. But anyways, I was gonna go to Fanime on Friday evening at around 5
Uh-huh.
because my friend was there, and I was like, okay. I stayed up until fucking 5 a.m. the previous night doing absolutely dumb shit. Uh, so I decided, I'm gonna take a nap at around 1 or something like that. Around 1:50, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take a nap because I gotta be up and go to anime at around fucking 5 p.m. So I'm gonna take a
Oh
nap.
man, let me go take my nap at 1:50. My
let, me,
afternoon nap
let me
before
crack
my adventure outdoors.
let me crack my bones a little.
Freaking old
Take
man
my meds.
taking naps. When you're little after your afternoon nap, then what happened?
Well, that was the fucking plan. The plan was for me to take a nap and then wake up and go to fucking
Yeah.
Fanime. But at around fucking 1:50, my mom calls me and she's like, Sammy, I need you to go pick up some shit that your aunt told me to pick up, but then I forgot about it. So now you gotta go pick it up. And I'm like, okay, what do I go? Where do I fucking go?
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, so I need you to take this amount of money and I need you to go to this store. But you don't go into the store. You wait outside and there'll be a car that gives you the things you need. You give them the money and
So the
then
cops can see you.
and then you take it home. And I'm like, what is this? What is this fucking shady shit? But alright, I'll do it. So I'm like, okay, so it's like a few blocks away and I didn't want to walk. So I decided to bring my fucking scootering my ass
Mm-hmm.
out there, and I didn't factor
Fucking scooter.
into the fucking the scooter, and I didn't
I'm
factor
sure you
in
were looking like a
the
damn fool. What shoes did you have? Your socks with flip flops?
fucking sandals. I got my sandals
See,
on
looking like a goddamn fool.
and
Continue.
my PJ pants
And your freaking PJ
and
pants.
my hat. Anyways.
Gotta have
So I'm
that
scootering on
freaking
out
tattoo
there.
hat.
It's already painful enough because the scooter just absorbs all the fucking shock of the gravel, like the pavement.
Mm-hmm.
You're already seeing my house. It's like you gotta go through this like a street area before you actually make
Yeah,
it to the
yeah,
sidewalk
yeah, yeah.
area.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, my fucking legs just eating all the fucking shock. And not only that, there were speed bumps too. So every time I approach a speed bump, I gotta stop and like carry my scooter over the fucking speed bump because if I fucking ran into the speed bump, then my scooter would get stuck at the top of the speed bump.
You fucking flying off and shit too.
Yeah.
You just be freaking flying ahead of your scooter.
Yeah, shit. So that was the first fucking struggle of me getting to
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
fucking market. I get there and I have no idea who I'm supposed to look for. So I call mom. I'm like, okay, I'm here. Can you call whoever the fuck it was to tell me where they're fucking standing?
Yeah.
So I'm on fucking speaker with her, and I see this dude, this old guy, this old Asian dude, just standing there with his you know the
Eyeballing you.
type of Asian dudes with the fucking shirt tucks into their belt, and their belt has a little phone thing, like a little.
Looking like a grandpa.
Yeah. I see him, and I walk over, and I'm like, all right. I don't want to speak
Are you the
Vietnamese.
one?
I don't want to speak Vietnamese to this guy, but I'm on my phone and I'm speaking Vietnamese to mom, so I can't just be like, sorry, I don't speak Vietnamese.
Yeah, you already outed yourself that you can speak it.
hmm And so he's like, okay, so what are you gonna carry it? How are you gonna drive back? I'm like, well, I got here on the fucking scooter.
So I got my scooters.
Yeah, I got my scooter. Like what? And I got like a bag too, like a tote bag. Your hamster tote bag that you
You know,
gave me.
way that.
I thought
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
I thought it was like a few packets of food or something put in there, but no, it's like a whole entire box. You know, like when you go to Costco and they sell those broth in
Yeah, in bulk.
yeah, in like
How are
a
you
box
gonna
of that.
carry that
So
with
it
a
was
scooter?
like that. So my mom was like,
Yeah.
it's only 6 containers of food, and I'm thinking here like
And you got your
like
scooter.
one of those tiny to go boxes, and you could just put it in the
Yeah.
bag, go home. It's not fucking 12. I mean, it's not fucking 6. It's actually 12 container of food, and not only that, it's like wet food. It it's kind of like a broth thing. So that's even fucking heavier because it's not
Oh
dry
shit!
food.
Yeah.
So and
Yeah, it's like carrying a whole thing of water or something.
yeah, so it's like, well, there's this thing, you can't take it home. And I called mom, and I'm like, okay, well, I can't fucking carry that shit home. And she's like, okay, well, just ask him to take you home then. I'm like, all right. So I go over and I ask him, okay, so can you just drive me to back home? Because my home is like only a few blocks away, so you could just drive and drop me off there. And instead of fucking letting me in the car, he's like, okay, you go first. He tells me to go first on my fucking scooter and I'll catch up.
First?
That's what he said. It's like, all right, you go first and I'll catch up. And I'm like,
what?
Inside my head, I'm just, aren't you gonna fucking pick me up?
Yeah, shit.
Can you just drive my asshole? What is this?
So I'll catch up. Of course you'll fucking catch up.
I'll catch up. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I'm not the type of person to fucking PvP anyone. Especially not in Vietnamese. I'm not about to PvP this old man in Vietnamese. He's gonna say some shit back to me.
Problem?
Yeah, maybe I look like a shady character.
And you look frail as hell. What are you gonna do? He could beat you. You look very frail. He could have freaking whooped your ass if he wanted to. Was he threatened? By the hamster bag and the
looking like a slob just walking out there. I guess are one of those like rowdy millennials. Like can't trust this motherfucker in my car. He had a fucking van too. I thought I thought that he might have already like too much shit in the back or something like that. But I look inside and there's just that container of food, and I'm like, why can't you take me home?
Yeah, could have took you and the whole scooter.
Yeah. Okay, hold up. Like maybe he doesn't think that my fucking scooter could fold up or not. I don't know what the fucking reason was, and I didn't ask. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess. So here I am.
Yeah.
So I decided, all right, I'm gonna take a head start with him fucking packing up or whatever. So I'm scootering my ass down the fucking road at max speed, but I can't go too fast because then I would trip over something because like the sidewalks
you trip over a goddamn like pebble with scooters and be flying down the road.
Not only that, but the fucking sidewalks here aren't even, and then there would be shit that go up and there would be shit that go down. And that's not safe at all. So I'm fucking scootering at max speed. You see my life flash before my eyes. And then he caught up a little bit after, and I'm like, man. But then I didn't wanna make him wait because you know Asian people, they already got that judgmental look at you. I know looking through his glass. I'm sorry, he doing that.
But he was eyeballing you.
He caught up with me, and I'm like, I'm scootering faster and faster. And then we turn the corner, and then it gets worse because this is the part where I had to absorb all the fucking shock. There was so much fucking gravel.
So he's driving his car next to you on your little scooter.
Yeah, basically, and I'm trying to outrun the fucking car because
Which is like impossible.
Because
it's a fucking car.
Right. He doesn't know where my fucking house is. So I had to technically lead him there. And in order to
on your
lead
little
him
scooter.
there, I had to be in front of him. So I'm fucking scootering away, legs kicking, basically dying as I scooter down the road, and then I turned the corner, and I thought, it's so close, but yet so far. At this point, I'm already out of breath. My eyes already
Sweating
blurry.
and shit.
Yeah, I'm sweating. I'm dying, basically. I'm just fucking dying because I had to fucking outrun a fucking car. Like, I don't know how fit you gotta be, but,
Hey, you're not fit at
I'm
all.
definitely not fit.
At all. You don't
At
move.
all. Right. And here I am, being forced, like the first time that I've been out in a long time, basically in weeks, that I have to use my legs. I gotta outrun a car.
So you're out in the sunlight and shit, haven't seen the sun in months and shit, and so you gotta be out there baking in the sun and freaking
the sun
having
shooting
to
down
outbeat a car.
Mm-hmm. With the car chasing after me, gravel.
He's probably looking at you like,
the shock
they need to
going
hurry the
up
fuck
my
up.
fucking leg. Right. And I was like, well, I can't fucking just stroll along because this dude is probably already grumpy enough that he has to quote quote drive me home.
And didn't even drive you home.
Yeah.
He could have just put you go in the car, and then you could have been like, okay, turn on this street.
Exactly.
Okay, go on
I
that street.
thought that was the plan.
Fuck?
I thought that was the fucking plan until he was like, okay, you go first, I'll catch up. And I'm like, okay, I see.
What does that mean?
At this point,
my dumbass would have just opened his car door like, oh, you mean go first? Like, you get in the car first? I would have just fucking walked inside his car on my scooter.
Oh yeah, he was fucking pointing me off and be like, okay, you go first, kind of like shooing me away. I'm like, all right.
Yeah. He's like, get out of here.
Yeah,
get your scooter and
that's
keep
fine.
moving.
So I'm fucking scootering along, and I'm like, at that point, my brain is already deprived of oxygen. I told him my fucking house was at like 411. But it was at 401. My house is 401, but I told him it's 411. And then he fucking drives ahead and he stops. At this point, I'm pretty sure I stopped and then threw up on somebody's garden. Like front lawn. But anyways, and he slowed down and he fucking stopped at fucking 411. And I'm just looking at him like flabbergasted, like, why are you stopping? I said 411, and he points at the house and be like, this is 411, and I'm just staring at it and thinking like, is there two 411?
Vision slowly coming back to you, like, damn, this ain't the right place.
Yeah, I identify first. My brain identified that, oh, this is not the right house, but I still haven't identified that it was not the right number. I was just staring at it, trying to figure out.
Damn, where'd my house go? Like living like in a weird like time paradox.
Right.
I was like, in a different realm.
Exactly. At that point, like there was my fucking last brain cells struggling to survive.
Like shit. Now I don't know what my house looks like anymore. This could have always been my fucking house. I didn't even know until now.
I'm fucking choking and then just squinting at the fucking 411, and I'm like, what's going on here? I'm pretty sure that 411 is my house number. Is there some numbering error? Like my mind started going to all kinds of places.
Did it get changed from the time that I went?
Like, did the numbers get moved up? Is there actually two 411? Is there a numbering error? And then I realized, my house fucking 401, not 411. I'm fucking choking and pointing.
They're probably looking at you like, this idiot.
This dumb bitch. Yeah, so I pointed down the road. I'm like, oh, my house is still a little bit further now. It's actually 401. So his car was fucking driving straight ahead. I'm still trying to catch up with my scooter. At this point, like, my eyes blacking out.
You're so close, but you're dying along the way.
My eyes just start like fucking I'm seeing stars, like and then everything just started slowly going to black. You know, I try to be smooth about it and be like, okay, I'm gonna check my phone just so I could have some time to stop and take a breather.
Meanwhile, you're dying.
I'm fucking dying. Okay. And I finally made it back home, and I had to climb up the fucking stairs to the porch, and I had to carry the fucking scooter up too. I just carried the fucking scooter up the porch, and then I just laid down, Sushi. I just fucking laid down on the fucking porch.
I got a dead person in front of their porch now.
Yeah, and he carries a fucking food container up to me, and I'm like, alright, I gotta pay this guy. Take out my fucking money. The cost of like all that was like $39. And I had 40, so I gave him 40. So he gives me back change. And then the worst thing is like I give him the money and then I kinda laid back down. And then he gives me change, Sushi. He gave me change instead of just give me
For that little, the little pennies and shit.
He gave it to me in fucking coins. I'm just
like that's more weight that I can't carry right now.
Dude gives me $1 worth of change and fucking how many coins? I didn't even count because at this point, like, I can't see shit. So he puts it in my hand. I'm holding up my fucking hands, and he drops the fucking coins in my hands. And the coins are just falling through the gaps of my fingers.
Your perception probably all the way off.
Yeah, fucking dropping on the ground, and I'm trying to fucking pick up the damn coins, but my eyes already blacked out, and I'm just grabbing air. I'm just grabbing nothing next to the fucking coins. I'm just trying to fucking scoop the coins and throw it in my bag.
Like some weird homeless person.
I look fucking drunk or high or on some kind of fucking drugs.
He's probably looking at you like this is the most pathetic person I've ever met.
Exactly. So I opened the door and I just go in. I just fucking laid down on the floor. I just laid down on the floor and he's like, all right, I'll put the food right here on this table. And snakes start coming out and barking. I'm like, man, what is this? Now I gotta control the dog too.
Why I should let you run this errand.
I'm dying.
I went to my mom and been like, okay, well, I'm gonna need at least $15 at least $15.
He puts the food on the fucking table. He's like, all right, you rest now, okay? And I'm like, man, what do you mean you rest now? This all could have been avoided.
I would have to rest if you let me get in the goddamn car.
Right.
Yeah, this is your fault.
It's all your fucking fault. And the worst thing is, like, this old man has to carry shit in for me because I'm dying.
He's probably looking at you like, this person is too goddamn young to be this pathetic.
I was really trying to keep it up, Sushi. I was like, I'm young and healthy. I look young and healthy.
Yeah, your diet consists of freaking like hot Fritos.
It was like, why'd you have to run so hard? And I'm like, so I could be in front of you to lead you
home. You're in the car, asshole. Yeah.
I was gonna have fucking led you home if I wasn't fucking ahead of you.
He could have saved you all that trouble. If he would have just
closed the door. Then after a while, like he thought I was my aunt, so he called my aunt and be like, okay, I see that you're pretty tired, so she should maybe go take a nap or something. And my auntie is like, what is going on? What did you mean go take a nap?
He naturally assumed you're old because you're so out of shape. He's like, they gotta be old.
Well, the thing is, like, they never met in person, so, like, there's no way to know who it was that placed the order. That's so shady, right? That's pretty fucking shady.
It is very shady. What if somebody's like, yeah, I want that box. Let me just go and pretend.
Exactly. But, I mean, they still would have to pay the 40.
But, that's true. Unless you lost them on the scooter. If you really fit, you could have just lost them on the scooter, and then you would have had that free box. But you're not there yet. Next time.
Right. So fucking, I'm dying. And then my mom calls me immediately. It's like, oh, you're home. And I'm like, how do you know that I'm fucking home? How does that work? But apparently the guy called my aunt and be like, you should go take a nap. Told her to go take a nap. And then she called my mom. And then mom called me. And I'm like, yeah, I got shit done. So I decided to fucking go finally drag my ass off the fucking floor, put the things in the fridge, and then go to my room to lay the fuck down. And then mom comes home. And I'm like, man, what the hell? No rest.
More work.
And so, like, as she was driving me back to the fucking convention, I was telling her about it. And the thing is, he could have just drove. Like, I didn't need to have to go out there at all. The fact that he ultimately ended up going to my home anyways. So
he did. So he should have just fucking just went there the
Right.
first
You could
time.
have just gone here the first time. And, like, I'm gonna blame... I don't know whose fault it is, but I think it's partially my aunt's fault because she
Probably
wanted
half
to
and
meet...
half.
She wanted to meet up at the fucking market instead of just, hey, can you just drive the fucking food over here, you
Around
know?
the street, yeah, just to my house.
God, that could have
That would have been
been...
easier.
Right, like all
And you
of
wouldn't
this
have almost
unnecessary
died.
shit, all of this unnecessary shit would have been avoided. I wouldn't have to
Yeah.
fucking scooter my ass out there, and I
You
wouldn't
would
have
have
to
almost
scooter.
passed out.
I wouldn't have to scooter all the way back here.
Yep. You could have like not almost died. But nope, should have made it hard.
Right, so like my trip out there and back here was all for nothing because ultimately he ended
Yep.
up back
Because he
here
ended up coming
anyways.
back anyway. Yeah.
God, that was bullshit. I told my mom about it, and she was like, "You should exercise more." And I'm like, "What do you mean I should exercise
Yeah,
more?"
it's your fault. It's not her fault. It's your fault. Well, you need to
First
exercise.
of all,
Then you would have been able to keep up with that car.
exactly.
And your scooter
That's what
if
I
you
said.
exercised.
I'm like, how much more exercise am I gonna need in order to outrun the fucking car? This is not a matter
You're
of
an Olympic champion to freaking outrun a car. Outscooter a car.
Right. God, that was the worst. So I fucking... Oh yeah, I told Taki about it. I told Mai about it, and I like at around that time, I was still fucking choking my lungs out. I was still choking, seriously.
Out of breath telling them the story. I had to get some water.
Yeah, I had to get it off my chest because obviously I was really fucking pissed off that I had to do all that for absolutely nothing.
I'm like, well, I almost died. You guys need to know my story.
I almost died for absolutely nothing. I'm like, yeah.
For nothing.
Right. I'm like, Saki and Mai, so you know, if you never hear it from me ever again after this, you know why. Because I died from this. This is what
Tell
I'm
the
gonna die
others.
from. Yeah,
Tell the others what happened to me.
Tell everyone that I died. Trying to outrun a car to pick up some fucking shady Asian food. That was the fucking worst. Like, of all the things that I could, you know, when you don't move for a long time and then you get back to moving, you want to have to take it slow. But that was that was the most intense thing that I had to do.
Went from 0 to 100.
Even if I was, you know, a fit person, that's still pretty fucking intense.
I wouldn't have been able to do it. I tried to go up. I went. We have this park in Vegas where it's like you can go up this mountain.
Mm-hmm.
I should have sent you a picture of it. And man, I went up that mountain with my friend, and I thought I was going to slide off the side of it. I thought I was going to die because you're just going up a hill constantly,
right,
all the way to the top, and there's nothing keeping you from falling off and dying or anything. And I'm like, my legs were burning. My heart was burning. I've never felt such extreme heartburn in my life. And I didn't. And I wanted to say, I gotta stop. I just gotta sit on these freaking pointy ass rocks for a second. But I didn't want to be weak because she was still going. She was still good. I'm like, damn, I'm like, I can't be weak. I gotta keep going because she's still going. But man, I almost didn't make it. My vision was getting blurry.
That's like a similar story that I had going quote quote hiking with my friend. I didn't know we were going hiking. I didn't know shit.
Oh, you're not fit for hiking.
Oh, absolutely not. Did I ever tell you I went to San Francisco with my friends and he took me up a fucking mountain?
No.
Okay, so
what was this?
It was like way back.
Like a long time ago?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
This is like a while back. So my friend, of course, I never fucking leave my house. So whenever they need to I also never go on Facebook. So there's no way of them communicating to me. So whenever they want to take me somewhere, they just come knocking on my door.
So
this time they're like, "Hey, Sammy, let's go to San Francisco. You know, let's go eat up in San Francisco." And I'm like, "Okay, I'm down."
You heard was food.
Oh yeah.
So
I heard was fucking food, and
yeah.
And he's like, "We're gonna stop by the beach," and I'm like, "Okay, that's fine too." So he takes me up there with another friend, and we go up this. So he stopped at like a fucking parking lot, and then we see the fucking Golden Gate Bridge over there, and I'm like, "Oh, this is a nice view. Are we going back now?" I haven't even I don't know if we've eaten Oh yeah, I think he took me hiking up some smaller hill first for picture to take pictures and shit. I'm like, okay, so are we going to eat now? And he's like,
You're like, this is a food
let's go by the beach first. I'm like, okay, let's go to the beach first. So he takes me up this place, and you know, it's overlooking the Golden Gate Bridge. I'm like, okay, this is nice. This is a nice tourist attraction. It's nice, you know.
Yeah.
And then he starts walking. I'm like, where are we going? What?
Like, wait, there's no food up here.
Yeah, I thought we were just gonna leave the car, look at the Golden Gate Bridge, get back in the car, and then go eat. But that wasn't how it worked. So he started walking down the stairs and then going up this path. And my friend is also going along. I'm like, oh, okay, are we trying to get to the bridge or what's going on? Because it's like a paved path. So I'm like, you know, it's gotta be a normal walk. But then it starts going into like a park area, and then it goes downhill first because we're going down to the beach. So everything goes downhill.
That's the easy part, going downhill, yeah.
Alright, so I'm going downhill. I'm like, okay, trying not to fucking trip all over the place because, you know,
I'm sure you don't wear the right shoes.
I'm wearing my fucking orthopedic shoes, Sushi. My dress shoes.
You're wearing your grandpa shoes.
That's what I was wearing on that fucking trip. So I'm going down the fucking rocky hills, trying not to fucking die. I can't remember if I was wearing like pants or not. Yeah, I think I was wearing pants. Going down the fucking the beach, and that was nice and all. And I'm like, okay, this is nice, I guess. That was very tiring considering the fact that I had to kind of walk. Yeah, but I'm hungry now. And he's like, okay,
you worked up an appetite now.
All right, let's go back. So we go back, and we go uphill. Because we went downhill the first time. So now we gotta go fucking uphill. And I'm like, oh shit. It was okay the first 5 steps, but then after that 5 steps, it was hell. I was lagging behind.
That starts to burn.
My eyes getting blurry, and then I had to fucking
legs are getting wobbly.
I had to take a seat every few steps up the fucking stairs. I'm like, you guys go on without me. And they actually left too. They just left, and I'm just sitting there.
Like, now I'm by myself. What if I die out here?
I mean, there's only one path back. So after a while, I do catch up. It's like strolling for them. They're just strolling along at fucking max speed, and I'm here choking to death. I don't know. My vision's going blurry because, you know, I was under impression that we were going to get food, so I didn't eat breakfast. That was nice.
Yeah, you thought, okay, we're going to go get some good food and hang out.
Right. God.
You didn't think you were going to have to do, they were making you work for your food.
Because I woke up and then we went out, and I thought, I was like, okay, that's going to be my fucking breakfast slash lunch that we're going to.
Yeah.
But instead, they took me for a fucking hike. So I'm going up the fucking stairs. And I'm dying. Finally, I make it up the stairs, but there's still a really, really long path to go back. And at some point, I just veered off the path and then just laid down on a bench.
You just found a bench. I can see you like limping towards the bench.
Yeah, and I just fucking lay down, and you can see like little kids running past, like they're just walking past. People walking
they do
past.
It with ease. Yeah, they're just chilling.
They're just chilling, having a good time. And I'm dying. I'm laying on this fucking bench, and they're these fucking white people walking past and just looking at me like some kind of. Just walking past.
Don't make eye contact. Don't look at them.
You could just fucking see them walking past and just fucking laughing at me. You could just see it. I saw it. I saw those fucking white people walking past and just smiling and laughing at me. I would have fought them if not for the fact that I'm already dead. So I just fucking laid there. I fucking laid there. My friend came back.
Did your friends come back? Yeah, did they look for you?
Yeah, they came back after a while, and they'd be like, "Man, what the hell? What is this? It's barely."
So you never even made it up there. You just had to chill on the bench. They come and find you.
They had to comfort me, Sushi. They're like, it's only a little bit more climb, I'll carry your bag for you. I'll carry your bag for you. My bag had like one thing, which is a water bottle. I could not even carry that.
That one little ass water bottle. That's not gonna help you.
I was so out of breath. I was dying. They're like, "It's okay, Sammy. I'll carry your stuff for you." They just they carried my bag for me. I'm like, okay. And someone else had to fucking basically push me off the fucking hill.
I would have left your ass. I couldn't even put myself up there.
Sushi,
I know I can't carry
what do you mean left ass? You be laying right next to me.
I would have made it further than you because I was like, I want to be strong. And in my head, I was like, be like Vegeta. Keep going. Be strong.
Me,
Man, I barely fucking made it.
God, when I'm dead, I'm like, I will lay on the fucking ground if I have to. I'm tired. I'm fucking tired. I don't care how people look at me. I'm just gonna lay down right here on the fucking dirt.
I'm different. See, I'm like, no, I gotta be strong. I gotta show my dominance. I gotta show that this is not killing me inside, even though it is. Because I'm going up that hill. We weren't the only ones going up that fucking like mountain. There are like some old ass white people going. I'm like, how are they going up there? My young ass can't even get up there. Like these people look, they're in their 50s going up this hill, and I'm about to die.
There were like children, old people with a cane going up the hill, and I'm like
chilling, going up the freaking mountain. And I'm like, what's wrong with me? How come I can't do this? I felt so ashamed. It was the point where I was about to be on my hands and knees and just start climbing up because I couldn't support my body anymore. My whole body couldn't support it. And the whole time I was thinking, damn, I want to be at home right now, just laying in bed.
Yeah, the whole time I'm like, man, when is food gonna happen? They're like, Sammy, just make it past this point, okay, and then we'll get you food. I'm like, all right. Finally,
you better pay for me for my suffering.
And they finally got me food, finally.
Good. I'm like, you gotta pay for me because you made me.
That was the worst. How could they do that to me? How could they trick me with food and then force me to fucking walk?
They wanted to see you struggle, and struggle you did.
I guess they didn't mention it because technically it's not a struggle, but I'm just that weak. It wasn't a struggle.
See, for them, that was just a probably like, for them it was nothing. They were just like, oh, we're just gonna go up here real quick. For you, it was like climbing Mount Everest.
Mm-hmm. For them, it was like a walk in the park, and it feels like I was scaling a 90 degrees fucking wall.
They probably didn't know how out of shape you are.
Right.
They're like, oh, Sammy, he's got it.
You look fit. Like a lot of people look at me and like, wow, you look really fit.
You look fit.
Yeah, but
no, you look skinny.
Absolutely not. Back then, I used to be more. I used to be less bony.
I feel like I could beat the shit out of you.
Probably.
It pushed came to shove. I know I got more body weight, so I can come in like a sumo wrestler. Go in for the kill.
Sushi, you could just slap me and I'll just get knocked out right there.
Just slap you. You're like, I give up. Don't hurt me anymore.
You could just fucking smack me across the face once and I'll black out instantly, Sushi.
You'll be dead. You'll be dead. Now I gotta leave.
I probably black out just standing up trying to fight you.
I'm sure you probably black out standing up too fast from your chair.
I'm gonna stand up and within those 5 seconds it takes for me to regain my eyesight, you could just fucking slap me across the face and I'll be out for good.
You'll be out. You'll be out for the whole rest of that day. Mom's like, what's up with Sammy? I'm like, oh, he's just taking a long nap.
As usual.
That's exactly it. I felt so out of shape. I freaking, what was it? Maybe like 3 days ago. I was like, oh, okay, because I've been trying to eat better. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to try to eat better. I'm going to try to start working out or walking and shit. And I could only do 20 sit-ups. I tried to do more sit-ups, but I wasn't strong enough. And I did those sit-ups 3 days ago. My stomach is still burning.
Oh,
it still hurts.
Yeah.
20 It was only 20, and my body hurts. I didn't even do a real workout. I felt weak. Even my legs were hurting.
I
I don't know why my legs were hurting.
God, that's what happens to me in fucking Tai Chi, Sushi. You think it's
I forgot
fucking
you were
Tai
doing
Chi,
that.
and it's gonna be like all
I knew
slow
that
and
was
shit, right?
intense.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
apparently there's two sections of Tai Chi. There's Tai Chi and there's non-combat Tai Chi, and apparently I signed up for combat Tai Chi. He had me
The
fucking
one
rolling.
you did not need.
Mm-hmm. He had me fucking blocking kicks, fucking trying to block people from strangling me. I don't fucking know. There's all kind of shit. He made me do fucking push-ups, and I'm like, holy shit, my body's burning. What is this? Dude is fucking old as shit too. He's like this old Asian dude, and he doing all that shit, beating up the fucking small kid in the. There's this dude who's buff as shit in the fucking Tai Chi class. He could not keep up with this old Asian dude. Holy fucking shit. Like, I thought I was unfit. I thought I was fucking dying, but I looked to the dude next to me who's buff as shit. He's having a hard time keeping up. I'm like, okay, I'm doing pretty okay.
You felt better?
I felt a little bit better.
The big buff guy is struggling. I have hope.
It's not just me being unfit. It's that guy was also intense. So, you know, it's a combination of me being unfit and him being intense. But it's not just me being unfit.
I'm sure when you went home and laid down and woke up the next day.
Oh shit! I was so fucking sore. Oh god, Sushi, we had this move, right? Where when you fall forward, you basically catch yourself with like the padding of your arm. But you see, I have no padding on my arm because I'm a fucking skeleton.
You know, it's all bone.
Mm-hmm. So I fucking...
Isn't that picture of SpongeBob when he was trying to show his muscle and it was just bone?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's me. And I'm just fucking trying to catch myself like that. And I just... Oh, yeah. So first,
hit your bone.
That fucking hurts. I fucking bruised myself for that. And then there's one where you fall forward and you kind of catch it with your palm. But I'm not muscular enough to see you to go against the force of gravity. So I just banged my fucking face on the ground, Sushi. I just fell forward and I just banged my fucking face on the ground. And like, I had a fucking scar on the, like, I had a really heavy bruise on the bottom of my chin because I couldn't catch myself falling forward.
Damn. Is it still there?
No, of course it's not still there. But it was there for like a good fucking 3 or 5 days. Because I could not fucking catch myself falling forward. But yeah, you just hear this fucking banging noise of my fucking face hitting the ground.
I wish that was freaking recorded. I would love to see that.
Oh god, that was so cursed.
You couldn't even catch yourself at all, just landed right on your face.
Yeah, I just landed on my face. Like my arms were in position and everything. Like my forearms were alright. It's just the muscles were lacking. It was lacking a lot actually. So I just fucking...
Yeah, you have none.
Yeah, right. So I just banged my fucking chin right on the ground. So that was good.
No, that hurt.
Yeah, and also I was like, oh, you should... Also, I can't even do sit-ups because the floor is made out of hardwood and my fucking spine grinds against the fucking floor.
Ugh. I know that hurts.
Yeah. God, it's so fucking painful. And there's some move where you
kind of...
Right. And I have my tailbone too fucking grinds against the fucking floor, and I'm like, I'm too skinny for this. I'm too...
Just go up to him. I'm too skinny for all this.
I have no fucking padding. He's like, I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be some muscles for padding, but I got none muscles.
I don't have any.
If I fall down, my bone's the first thing to hit the ground. I'm just gonna break.
Hell yeah. You're gonna break, just gonna fall apart.
Mm-hmm. Literally. He's like, catch yourself with your shoulder blade. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's definitely gonna break. Yes. He's like, he's just patting his own shoulder blade and be like, yeah, catch it with this padded part, this muscular part. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's not happening.
I don't have any padding.
I'm all angles. I'm pretty sure if I fall down, it's just gonna break into a million pieces. I'll just die. He's like,
myself on what? I don't have any padding.
Right. He's like, when you're old and you fall over, you gotta know how to catch yourself. And I'm like, I'm just gonna die. I'm just gonna straight up.
I'm just gonna fall. I'm just gonna let it happen. If it's time for me to go, it's just gonna happen.
Right. It's just gonna be a thing that happens, you know.
I'm gonna have to embrace it.
I'm gonna know what to do, but doing it is not gonna help because I have no padding.
It's gonna fall apart.
Yeah, that was so fucking painful. I got a good grade for that class though, because I was a
Probably saw you
pro.
were trying.
Yeah, I was
I
trying.
doubt you were a pro. He probably like, oh, they look really bad. I'm gonna just let that go.
Yeah, it's like this person is trying really hard. Also, I got
could
my
never.
I memorized the moves, so you know it's pretty good.
You what?
I memorized like the moves like for our finals. We had to go through
Oh.
the entire whatever, like the whole lesson.
You gotta know all the
Yeah,
words
you
and
gotta
stuff.
know, no, yeah, like movement wise. So thank God that it wasn't. He was joking about testing the fact that if you fall backwards and you can't catch yourself, you don't get an A. And I'm like, holy shit!
Mm-hmm.
But that was just a joke. I'm like, phew, oh, phew.
Oh, because
Oh, thank God. I'm gonna just die.
you're like,
I'll
I'm
take
not gonna make
that F.
that. It's like, I'm glad you were joking because I wouldn't have made it.
Yeah, I would definitely have just died. I already banged my fucking chin on the ground. I'm glad I didn't break anything. I'm glad it was just a
Yeah,
bruise
shit.
because it felt really painful.
You could have like jacked up like your tooth and stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
That could have ended badly.
Yeah, that could have ended real
Lucky.
badly. But it just ended up with a bruise underneath my fucking chin. So I'm like, okay, I'll take that.
Live to see another day.
Mm-hmm. Not to mention like the fact that even if I'm just resting my chin on my knee, I get a bruise on my knee. So already I'm very.
You must have a pointy ass chin.
I do have a pointy ass chin.
I don't think it was that pointy to where you're gonna give yourself a freaking bruise.
I'm just resting my fucking chin on my fucking knee, and then you get a huge bruise on it. I'm like, okay.
I think you just bruise easily too.
I'm just falling
Because I
apart.
bruise easily. Because I know one time I had a coworker and she saw how like bruised my legs are. And she was like, is somebody like beating you? Like what, just on the legs? You just beat somebody just on the legs. I just go home and somebody takes a club to my legs every day or something. Like, no. Yeah, just on the legs part. No other part, just on the legs.
They just start smacking you, but they gotta sit down. They gotta start smacking you on the fucking legs. Just
yeah, shit. Wait till when they get really angry at me, they just come and like just smack on my legs or something. Like, no. And she's like, oh, because your legs are really, really bruised. I'm like, they always look. Stop looking at my legs. I never don't have a bruise on my legs. It's like a part of my life now to have bruises. It's normal.
God, I'm pretty sure. I feel like I bruise easily. Sometimes I get random ass like injuries. I don't even know where I get it from.
Shit, same. I have a cut on my finger right now. I don't know where the hell it came from, but it hurts. And since it hurt, you'd think I would fucking know where it came from. Nope. I don't know where that bruise came from, but it's
fucking sometimes there's just like a stingy sensation, and then you look at it, and then you're bleeding right there, but you have no idea why or how you got it.
Yeah, it's like when that happened.
Pop out of chat for a moment, and then pop back in. You're cutting out for a little.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Hello?
You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good. Maybe
Yeah.
I just need to be on my phone. I don't know what that was happening.
Yeah, it was cutting out earlier, and your voice was starting to get robotic. So I'm like, oh, not sure what's happening.
Shit, I hate that. I don't know if it's my signal or what.
Are you on data on the phone or what?
No, I got Wi-Fi on my phone, but I just took the Wi-Fi off because I'm thinking maybe it's the Wi-Fi. So I'm just on regular data, which it's fine. I got unlimited, so.
Mm-hmm.
I'm living in 2018, Simi. I don't be getting charged 50 cents for text messages and shit. Like what be happening to you. I'm like, don't be sending me a text. That's 25 cents. I'm like, what year is it?
I don't use my fucking phone much, so you know.
I'm like, you're still living like 1997
I know.
or something.
God, like the next level up would be me having like a phone where you actually had to put the coin in to call. Sound like a little bit better than that, but not really. The only reason I changed to like a touchscreen phone was because my old phone actually burned out the fucking Sims card because it was so fucking old.
Damn. It got to a point where your phone was like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah. So
you should have retired me years ago.
Right, and then I tried to get a new SIM card, and it was like, they're like, your phone is so old that we do not make these type of Sims anymore. And I'm like, God damn. Now I gotta retire my phone. Cause I still got the like the Nokia looking phone with the little touch the buttons and shit where you gotta press
Oh
3 times.
yeah,
Gotta press
I
three
remember
times
those
to fire
freaking
a letter.
Nokia phones. Yeah, I had one.
Yeah.
A million years ago, I had one.
Right. So that was my phone for a while. It was a good phone, Sushi. It got thrown across the room and kind of split in half, and I put it back together, and it still worked.
How were you throwing it across the room? What happened?
Well, it was on my blanket, and then I was shaking the blanket, and then it flew off the blanket.
Damn, it went flying.
Right. But yeah, it was a good phone, Sushi. God damn. It was a good
Until
ass
it
phone.
died of old age.
Well, the phone technically didn't die. They just stopped making. It's just stopped making sims for that. It could have been good. I mean, if that phone still took like normal sims, that could still be my phone.
It was time to retire, Simi. Time to get with the new times. People don't use those phones anymore. Freaking, I'm slick sad because like they're coming out with like the iPhone. They're adding all this new extra shit, but they're crappy because they only give it to people who got the new phone. Like I'm broke. I can't be getting all these new updates.
What do you mean new phone? What?
Like there's the new iPhone like X and shit.
Oh,
But they're coming out with like these new emojis and stuff, but they'll only give it to like the new phones. And I don't have one of the new phones.
Which
So I'm a
one do you
loser
have?
and I
You
don't
have
get to have
a-
one.
You have a 7? 8?
I have 7.
Okay, you have a 7. I mean, that's
That's considered old now, I guess.
Do
I'm
they
a
have-
loser.
I don't even remember 8 and 9. I just remember it came out with a 10.
It went to like, yeah, it went straight to 10. I don't know what the fuck that was about. We just skipped all that shit.
Oh, wait, so there is no 8 and 9? Is that what you're telling me?
Is
there no
maybe
iPhone
there's
8
an
in there until
8?
iPhone 9?
I think it just went to 10, like X.
Hmm.
And then like there's the X and then there's like the iPhone, like maybe like the regular version, which I think the regular version is the 8. Like you can get the phone that looks exactly like the 7, but it's the 8, or you can get the 10. So they skipped 9.
Okay.
I
That
don't
makes
know
no
what that's
fucking
about.
sense. Okay.
No sense. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. But yeah, I just finished reading Golden Kamuy, and anybody who's listening to this podcast, if you love it too, send me a message because I want to talk about it. You got to get into it, Simi, because I swear that guy who does the manga, he knows exactly what everybody wants because he puts them in like really sexy ass situations. Hell yeah, he does. And I love that he has like I showed you with like the little silhouette and the balls hanging down. He gives you a little taste. He doesn't give you the whole thing, but you get a little bit of the flavor.
Right.
I love it. My favorite thing.
God, I mean, you should talk to Mai about it. Mai loves that series.
She might not love it the way I love it. I love it in a different way.
Yeah, maybe
The wrong way.
Who knows? But yeah, she showed me it like a while back, and I'm like, everyone in here is so fucking like angular.
Dumb.
Like,
yeah, the style is
it's
different.
so orderly. The style, the art style, is so very orderly. Like,
and their eyes are strange, like the eyeliner and stuff. It's like intense. Well, I think it's eyeliner. It looks like eyeliner to me. It's intense.
Right. Well, I saw it, and that's what I thought. I'm like, oh, everything was so box-like. Everything's so boxy.
It is. It's very boxy. All their faces are like boxy as hell, but it looks good.
Yeah.
Like, but it looks good for that. You know what I mean?
Right. So it's not as organic as, all the other mangas or some mangas.
Yeah, it isn't.
Mm-hmm.
It isn't. It's
very orderly.
Yeah, it's angular. It's very kind of rigid, I guess. But it's, I don't know. It's still really good, though.
Got like Lego people, kind of boxy.
Yeah.
Where everyone you could kind of see they're standing in like 3D or something like that.
Yeah. But it's really good, though. And like, I don't know. I love that whole silhouette thing because sometimes they show them and I'm like, what's going on down there? And then he's like, I got you. He's like, I'm gonna show you exactly what's going on down there. And I'm like, I appreciate that.
It's like tasteful nudity or like.
But there's one freaking character. His name is like Shiraishi or something. Mm-hmm. They show his dick, and that's the one I don't want to see. He's ugly. His penis. Get that out of my face. Every time they show it, I'm like, this penis again? I don't want to see what this guy's got going on down there. Because it's pathetic.
Is that the one that you wanted to see?
Yeah, he's the bald guy. I'm like, who wants this? I don't want to see what he's got packing. That dude's ugly. I get all disappointed. But normally that style isn't like really, I guess, my style, like what I typically like.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good though. It's really good. And I want to see who your favorite character would be.
I mean, I should probably pick
maybe the meanest looking one.
Maybe, probably. Well, okay. Well, while we segment into this, we're gonna talk about this anyways, right? We're gonna talk about like our favorites, kind of.
Yeah.
Character designs. When we look at Ultimate or fucking
hell yeah,
manga,
I go for
shit
the mean
like
ones.
Like, there's obviously we both have a
We all have a type.
We both have.
We definitely have a type for sure.
Mm-hmm. Sushi's type is a mean type.
Hell yeah, it's the mean type. I love those types.
Whenever I read anything where someone just is straight up an asshole, I'm like, yeah, that's Sushi's type.
Yeah, that's the love of my life.
I really like, so for girls, obviously, I like pouty faces. I like
like lips and stuff,
Mhm.
like baby face.
Kind of like pout faces. So yeah, lips or like droopy eyes.
Yeah.
Either like the soft looking, not like the sweet looking kind, but like the pouty type. I like those.
Like Manya?
And, right, like Manya and like Mamimi. I love her.
Yeah. Mamimi, yes, she definitely, especially her lips.
Pouty. It's very pouty, like the fishy lips.
Yes.
There's also either that or the girls are really angular looking, like cat eyes kind of thing. So
that's what I like.
So they're either So for girls, it's either like super squishy looking or super sharp.
Yes.
Don't give me the
you got no in between. It's one or the other.
Just give me also But let's see. But for personality, do I have like a personality for girls? Do I like?
You seem to like ruthless characters. I don't know if it's just for girls, but like you seem to like cold characters.
I really do like for girls. The meaner they are, I'm like,
yes,
good, yes, good.
You like the cold ones, the ones that are like, where somebody could like been with them all their fucking life, and then that person dies, and they're just like, well, whatever, I gotta move on. Like, they don't really give a shit.
Oh right, I also like Nabiki from Ranma, who's also that type. She's like kind of like a gold digger, who doesn't give a shit. She sells out her sister for like a few hundred yens or some shit like that.
Damn, she sounds like a piece of shit.
Jokingly,
that sounds like a good character.
Jokingly.
Oh,
in a friendly manner.
Sounds like a horrible character.
A friendly manner.
How do you sell your sister in a friendly manner?
Sell out your sister. I didn't say sell. Did I say sell? Sell out your sister.
I thought you meant she sold her.
No, not fucking straight up sold her. Like,
I was like, damn, that's super mean.
But yeah, I like her character. I'm trying to think of more fucking girl characters I like, but like most of the mangas and shit like that, there's not a lot of like well-written female characters.
There isn't, and that's a shame. They're pretty much all the cookie cutter. They're all the same. They have no real substance to them. It's like they give all like their personality and shit to the dudes, and they leave all the girls being exactly like the whole shy and meek and like they're not funny. Like I need girls that are like funny and interesting. So that's why I think you'd like Golden Kamuy too, though, because the girl, Asurpa, she's like the little girl. She's funny as shit. She's so fucking funny, and I feel like it's so rare for shows to have like funny girls or girls with personality.
Right,
it's rare.
Our girl, like girl with personality in fucking general.
Yeah,
like all the girl characters, you read it and you can just tell like, oh, she's this type of girl or she's this other type of girl.
Always, you can always tell. It's like, okay, well, they're too predictable.
Yeah.
So then it takes the fun out.
They have like they're like all the girls in most of like media. They're kind of built up to be this one quality. and
Uh-huh.
they just build up on that single quality alone. Like
Yep.
you have a girl that's shy and she's just shy the entire time, or you have a
Yeah.
girl that's mean
Yeah.
and she's just mean the entire time, and like there's
Yeah.
no
There's
actually
no substance.
dynamic to like why
Yeah.
she's mean or why she's shy, or like sometimes
Yeah,
the
yeah,
shy girl
yeah.
would do something else different.
Yeah, and see, that's what I don't like, because you're right. Because then you get like characters like where there's guys and they are mean, but then you get to learn why they're mean, or
Right.
like you get to get backstory. Whereas the girl, if she's like a bitch, she's just a bitch, and you never get to learn why. Like, okay,
Yeah,
I guess
right. Like
she's just a
rich.
bitch, and that's
Mhm.
it.
You have like the rich mean girl who's just a rich mean girl for absolutely no reason
Yeah,
whatsoever, and then you can't fucking sympathize with her because they wrote her so
at
fucking
all.
badly.
They make you hate her. Yeah,
But then you have a fucking rich mean characters like fucking who's your fucking mystic messenger. What's his name?
Rika.
No, the dude, the guy
Oh,
with the cat.
Juman?
Yeah,
The guy
Jumin.
with
So
the cat.
so
How
yeah.
dare you forget my man's name?
That motherfucker with the fucking cat.
I
But
just
yeah,
heard bitch, and I just thought it was like, I just thought you meant Rika.
no.
Okay.
But I'm like, but like for boys, see, he's a fucking asshole, and he's rich.
He is an asshole.
But
I
then he
love
gets, but then he gets built up to be, have some kind of fucking backstory.
Yeah. Then you learn, kind of why he's an asshole. Like his dad was like a little piece of shit, so that's why he's the way that he is. But
Uh-huh.
you're right.
They don't do that for girl characters, and then you just
No,
end
they
up
don't.
like you just end up with like this girl antagonist who's just a bitch because she's a bitch.
Just a bitch. That's what she's supposed to be like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, where's her story? Oh, she's a bitch.
Yeah,
okay, well, why?
Yeah, she just.
There's no reason. She's just a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's boring. I want to learn why that person's mean, or why that person's like so insecure or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it's so hard to like find like girls, especially in stuff like anime, to really like, because there's not many of them that are like different.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas when you look at like male characters, there's so many you can find.
Mm-hmm.
There's like so many different dynamics. Like, you can find so many different personalities.
Mm-hmm.
It's whack. It's super whack.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I feel like you like Gintama too. Because Gintama, none of the women are like that. All of them are funny as shit. They're so freaking funny. And they all have like a little like backstory.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes them all good. But yeah, what's your type as far as like dudes though, personality? I definitely got a type.
Well, obviously, I'm pretty sure we have the same type. I prefer the mean ones.
Yeah, I just like mean.
But then I'm a little bit more picky in the fact that I prefer them to look a certain way. I like short hair. I really like I like characters with their hair like shaved,
like messy
almost,
short hair.
Yeah, super short, like Mox short.
Yeah, that's really short.
Yeah, I really like the characters with short hair and dark skin. So dark skin and then short hair. And it'd be even better if the hair is fucking white.
So basically, Mox.
He's Mox.
He's Mox, basically. He's like your ideal.
He's like my ideal in terms of looks.
And he has a mean looking face.
Yeah.
And he's pretty.
Right.
So it's like perfect.
Perfect. Mox. Not the personality type that I like.
What's the personality type?
Rome is the personality type I like.
So he's like your ideal.
No, wait.
Rome.
On second thought, Rome is me. On second thought, take that back.
So what's the ideal then?
What is the ideal? I'm trying to think. I don't play many dating games, so I don't.
Like, what sounds appealing? Like, for dating games, all of them has a trope. Like, you have the nerdy one.
I'm trying to think. The basketball anime, the dark skinned guy who's really mean.
Basketball anime.
I don't know.
I don't think I know a basketball one. Oh wait, I do know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Kuroko no Basuke or something.
Yeah, that one.
I know what you're talking about.
Right,
yeah.
The dark skinned guy with the fucking blue hair. He's mean as shit.
Yeah,
I love him.
He's got that mean looking face.
And he's
really good looking.
Yeah, he got dark skin. He got the fucking short hair, and he's mean. Ideal.
Yeah. If only his hair was white, then I would have been like, the deal.
Super ideal.
Like, that's the look.
But yeah, like I feel like that's an easy trope to hit, right? Is it not? Is it not an easy trope to just hit like dark
For
skin
your,
and white hair?
you would think, but how many dark skinned characters do you really come
You're
across
right.
though?
That's
It's
already
rare.
it's already a rare thing to find a
It's
character with like
very rare.
tan or like darkish skin.
Yes, very rare. It like almost never happens ever.
Mm-hmm. And
So to find your type
right
is like
to find the type first, to have dark skin and then have hair that is lighter than the skin or like almost
yeah,
the same color as the skin. That's pretty hard.
it's very very hard. Your type is hard to find.
Mm-hmm.
Really, I can. I'm trying to think of all the anime that I've ever seen where there's been at least one dark skinned character, and there's not a lot.
And also like with short hair too. Let's just fucking segment it so that it's if only I gather up all the characters that have that hair. There's also not a lot of characters who
Yeah,
have that kind of
it's
hair.
not. Short hair is not a popular thing in anime. I feel like not that short. Like
Yeah.
it's normally like
Like
maybe
the short is
short.
yeah, that I feel like that's
Yeah.
probably
Yeah, that's probably the shortest they'll go. They don't normally go like
but
that
then
short.
yeah, but normally for characters who they have like a super short hair like that, they're always like the kind of like the rowdy-ish type.
Lazy type too. They love making them like those lazy, sleepy types.
Mm-hmm.
Because I guess their hair is so messy.
Right, because they're lazy about fucking brushing their hair.
Yeah, they don't brush their hairs, so they make them look like bums.
Uh-huh. I mean,
like they're those types.
From the fucking characters I make, there's obviously I really do like messy hair, but
I like that. I like that too.
Especially I love messy hair. I love making characters with messy hair. I like looking at characters with messy hair, right?
Like bags and stuff.
But then you don't find those type in animes
No, you don't.
and shit like that. How many characters in anime or just in general where you find characters with like messy, kind of curly-ish hair? There's not.
I can only think of Gintoki.
There's not a lot of those, and his hair is like. Isn't Gintoki's hair like straight-ish?
They always say in the anime that his hair is like wavy, curly, and messy. But his hair, they obviously can't animate that shit well because it looks like straight, messy hair to me. Mm-hmm. But they say that like they always say that he has like messy, curly, unruly hair. Mm-hmm. But his hair is like straight.
Yeah,
his hair doesn't look curly.
Right, it does look straight. Like compared to like how I draw my characters with super duper messy hair, I can't find characters like that in.
No, not unless they're trying to do that whole trope, like I don't know, they're a nerd or a shut-in or something. Oh, but those are rare. You don't find those very often. I think I played one Ultimate game where the character had like really messy hair. He kind of looked like Sasuke, but that's it. They're rare. Those are rare too.
Right. I really like having messy hair character. I like the messy hair aesthetic, but you know, that's also a fucking rare thing. That doesn't fucking happen.
It's super rare. It like never happens. I don't know why. Cause that's shit that people want to see, but it's shit that we never get.
Go to the voice chat channel. I dropped a picture in there. So like that's my character with curly hair, and there's no.
See, that looks good.
Yeah, so there's no fucking characters that with that kind of intensity and messy hair.
No, and also, they always try to like do it up and make it seem like Gintoki has hair like that, but he doesn't really have hair like that. It's just like slightly like wavy and kind of messy, but not really.
Also, I like eye bags, but there's not a lot of characters.
I love eye bags.
Right?
No, there's like zero because it's not considered like an attractive thing. Mm-hmm. So you never see any, you never see like any characters with that. Because when I was trying to draw Majima, I was like, hell yeah, let me pack on those eye bags. Because I fucking love eye bags. It's sexy.
I like characters that looks like sleepy, tired.
Yeah.
But their eyes are still sharp. Sharp
hell
eyes
yeah,
with tired
piercing
expression.
Eyes. Piercing.
I love it characters. Stuff like that.
Oh, I love the mean ones. Mm-hmm. As soon as they're like, fuck you, get out of here. I'm like, hell yeah, found the one. Found the one for me.
Just an absolute fucking asshole.
That's what I go for.
Yeah. So whenever I fucking see any anime or any fucking advertisement for anime related shit, if you see in a group of fucking, if you see in the lineup any guy with dark skin and short hair, you know that's the one I'm going for.
Like that's the one. It's so funny that you say that because the character in Golden Kamuy, he doesn't have light skin. Not light skin, light hair, but he has like dark skin, and he's like funny and he's weird, and he's very something very particular about him. And when I saw him, I was like, man, I bet Cindy would like that guy. He doesn't check all of your boxes, but he checks some of your boxes.
Probably good enough.
But they're rare. It's hard to find characters like that. Really rare.
Do I like characters with long hair? No, not really.
Oh, I love character. See,
you love long hair. You love long
hair
hair character, and I love really, really short hair character.
I love long hair, man. It's so funny because when I think about all my favorites that I like love, they like don't really have long hair. Like Majima had like long hair for 2 seconds, but we never got to see that shit down. So it's like, damn it, he didn't even use it to its full potential. What's the point of having long hair if you don't wear it down? What's the point? But I love long hair. So sexy. There's something so sexy about it. I can't even describe it. But I love it.
Love that long hair.
It's so alluring. I just like want to braid it.
Oh yeah, so the game Near, where Adam and Eve. You obviously like the long hair one, right? And I hate that one. And obviously I like the short hair one.
That's so true. I didn't think about that. Right. And I also love Adam too because like he's the meanest one. Not only does he have the longest hair, but out of the 2 brothers, he's the fucking meanest. So I'm like, hell yeah, man. Yeah. He's checking both my boxes.
I saw him. I'm like, this bitch, I hate him. I like the other one better.
Like too long. Let me go to the short-haired one.
Really like the short.
You would like the long. If you played the game here too, you would like Eve too anyway because he's a good character and he's vicious too. Like not super vicious, but he's got enough meaners in him to make him appealing.
Maybe I don't like the asshole character, but I like the ones that are just ruthless. I guess that would be the good description.
Think for you, they need to be a certain type of asshole, whereas I just like them.
You just go for like any type.
Yeah, if they're mean, I just fucking like them. That's it. For you, it's a certain type of mean that you like.
Yeah,
you're more picky.
Because was it Adam is mean, right? And I'm like,
oh yeah,
I hate his ass. God damn, this pretentious piece of shit. I will jump into the game. I will jump into the game and fight him.
It's so funny because when I went to go see my friend at Anime Expo, she was like, "Who is your favorite?" And she said, "And I'm gonna judge you if you say Adam." And I was like, "Let me be quiet." That was my favorite.
You just go for the meanest character.
I just.
Yeah, I go for the grumpy character, I guess.
Yeah. Or they're mean, but
mean, but in a certain way. It's not like you don't have to be outright mean, but you just have to be some kind of mean. But it has to be a certain
breed of mean
right,
for you.
I don't know, and I don't know what that is. I can identify it.
I feel like for you, it changes every time. I guess it depends on what kind of character you have to like see them and like know them, and then you can kind of pick if they're your type of mean because you're definitely pickier than I am. For me, I'm just like, oh, they're mean. Okay, well, I love them now. That's it. That's all it takes for me.
Oh yeah.
But man, I love Adam. But he's not your.
Yeah.
He's not your.
Yeah, I don't like the pretentious kind of mean. I hate that kind of mean. It's like, man, I would jump into any of this fucking media with that.
And I just love dicks. I just love not dicks, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Assholes. It's just like, just don't give a shit about nothing and nobody. I'm like, man, I hate you, but I love you at the same time. I love those types.
It also is kind of hard for me to narrow it down because I obviously don't have enough. Like, I don't read enough to get.
You don't? I can't even think because the one character I could think of that you freaking love is Ritsu from Mob Psycho. And he's nothing like that. He's such a good boy.
He's a good boy.
He's a really good boy.
I love Ritsu.
He's like, he fits none of those boxes. He just wants some fucking love in his life. He just wanted a brother that was like fucking normal that he could be a real brother to. He's such a good boy.
God, I'm still waiting. One day, they better have a fucking Ritsu figure. I swear to God. I really want a Ritsu figure.
I don't even know why they haven't made Nindos of them. That's
Right.
wild. They would be so easy. You don't even have to put in a lot of work for them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they have the most easiest to draw faces on the planet.
I would love Reagan too. Like a Reagan Nindo.
Yeah. I would
And then a
love
Ritsu Nindo. That would be so
And then
cool.
Mob. Like, do the main ones and do the dude with the hair. What's his name? The blonde one.
Oh.
With that
Teru.
long ass wig.
Teru.
Oh yeah, Teru. I like him too. Like, get the whole crew in there.
Yeah, make it so that he has interchangeable hair.
Yeah. Put a wig in the box.
Yeah. That wig's gonna take up half the fucking box.
But they've made Nindos of harder things.
Right.
So, like, what? I don't wonder what the fuck the requirement is to get a Nindo, because, so, like, you got Golden Kamuy, which is like just now kind of really getting popular, and now they're getting a Nindo.
Oh yeah,
then
I've
you
seen
have
the
Mob
Nindo of the
Psycho.
girl.
Yeah, but then you have Mob Psycho, who has been popular for a minute, and they don't have a fucking Nindo. Like, what the hell, man? But then again, Full Metal Alchemist just now got a damn Nindo. You know how long that shit's been out? I was in middle school.
Yeah,
Like,
maybe it has to do with the fucking publishing, and if they
maybe you need the rights.
Yeah, maybe they. So that's the problem. Maybe they do want to make a fucking Nindo of it, but then gotta have gotta go through everyone.
Because they have no figures, none, and that doesn't make sense to me. Because Mob Psycho figures would be cool.
I would love a Ritsu Nindo.
It's only because he's your favorite. I'm trying to think of who other male characters are your favorite, but you don't watch a lot of anime and stuff.
I
So
actually don't. Yeah.
You like that one heartless dude from that manga that you read, blonde guy.
Oh man, I'm trying to think.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
God, I didn't read it, but I think he was like a killer or something. You liked him. You liked his face.
God damn. Oh, Monster.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, okay, yeah.
Monster, right?
You like that guy.
I liked him. Yeah.
And he looks ruthless. I looked at him and I could tell he had no soul, and I never read it. I'm like, that dude has no fucking soul.
His character design's real good.
He's empty inside. The heartless.
I do like.
Speaking of that, who's your favorite in Kingdom Hearts? Isn't it Riku? Not Riku. No, that's my favorite.
That's your favorite, of course. That
shit.
He's so fucking
Axel, right?
Roxas, I think.
Roxas, yeah, he's your favorite, right?
I guess so. Boy. Yeah, he's good.
You said you guess, so you're not sure?
I guess. Because that's the first thing that comes into my head, but I can't remember if I have any other characters that I've seen from it. D-Mix is also a good one, but he's also a good person. He's like the jokester type.
Yeah.
The one with the guitar.
I know that one too.
Yeah. That was also good. I liked his fucking stupid hair. He's so funny.
Looks dumb.
But yeah, I guess I like Roxas because when he was introduced, I liked his voice, which is
his English one or his Japanese one.
I played the English one. So
the English one. Yeah, I've only ever heard the English.
So
I like Roxas too.
Yeah, Roxas.
But I haven't learned much about him.
I like his hair.
Riku's just fucking. That dude is angsty.
God
man.
damn,
he's so angsty. I love it.
Of course you love him. I'm like, man.
He's got problems that he needs to get worked out soon. He needs friends.
Of course. The character that I want to fucking beat up is the one that you like.
Man, he's not a bad man.
He's not
a bad boy.
He's just emo.
He is very emo.
He's just so goddamn emo.
He's all so, like, woe me and
he's
shit.
so fucking edgy. Oh, I gotta put on blindfold because the light is too much for me. I gotta live in the darkness. Motherfucker. Let me slap some sense into you,
that's
little
so
bitch.
That's the thing you put on like your MySpace profile. I gotta go live in the darkness.
He's so fucking dramatic, Sushi.
He is. I forgot he had that dumbass blindfold.
So
I think when he did that, I like rolled my eyes. Like, are you serious, Riku? Take that fucking raggedy ass blindfold off. You're embarrassing yourself. You're literally embarrassing yourself. I feel bad for that clone though. that Riku clone.
Oh
He
yeah.
was super angsty.
Oh,
bad for
maximum
him.
angsty.
He was super angsty. Man, I felt bad for that dude. And freaking Sora, he's such a sweet boy.
Yeah,
He's like, all your memories are yours, and you're real because your feelings are real and shit. And Riku didn't want to listen. He was like, nah, no, I'm weak. I want to die.
Trying to think what
I
other
guess
shit
I like
I
those.
read.
I guess I kind of like the emo ones too, because he is emo.
Yeah, that you did like the angsty type too. The
Let's
angsty,
see.
edgy emo type.
I do like those angsty ones. I like Prompto too. He's kind of angsty. But he's a good boy. He's not mean. I can't think of any other dudes that you like.
I know. God. Obviously, I don't read enough.
The ones I can think of are good boys.
Mm-hmm. Other ones. Yeah, I do like characters that are good. I also like good characters. I also like blank characters. There's this
You do
one.
like blank characters.
I do
Like
love.
the monster guy looked blank.
Mm-hmm. There was let's see. There was this manga that I do like that never got fully translated.
Mm-hmm.
And the main character is this kind of like a shell kind of character. Super blank character. I love him. He's a good kid.
I like blank characters, but I don't know. I guess since I go for the meaner characters, because whenever a character is super mean, there's obviously like a backstory there.
Mm-hmm.
And 9 times out of 10, when they're super mean, they're actually not all that fucking mean. Like they're like the most emotional character out of all of them, like the mean ones. So I feel like for me, when I meet a blank character, it's so hard for me to grasp because I want to see a moment where they of clarity or something. I want to see a moment where they feel something, and like they never do. And it's like it's so hard for me to. I do like them, but like I want to see them like fall in love or whatever. And you can't. It's hard to fall in love with blank people because they're just blank. They're just like, oh, you don't want to be with me anymore? Okay, bye. Oh, you do? Okay, well.
God,
you know, they really don't give a shit.
Yeah. God, those are the characters that I do like though.
You do love those.
Yeah, but also like the character that I just showed you now, that one character who's like absolutely blank. He's not just blank, but he's also ruthless. So I guess in a way that's kind of like I like characters who just do like the most heinous shit, like the worst kind of shit, and they don't feel bad about it. They're just like,
yeah. They just do it.
It's just a thing that happens. So I
they're just like, oh, okay. So it's kind of like sick pleasure for them, like fun. It's like, oh, I just do it.
It's like,
or it's not anything.
Yeah, so this blank character is like he kills demons and shit like that, and he just eats them. And yeah, super fucking OP character. And he just completely blank. He doesn't feel bad about it. He was about to kill this one girl too, just because she was getting in his way.
That's it.
Yeah, and he's just like
a killer?
No, he's like some kind of god that splits into two. So he's trying to find like his soul or something like that. So he's just this blank, really, really powerful god.
Oh, this one right here that's eating the dragon?
Yeah.
He looks like a kid.
Yeah, he looks like a kid.
Is he a kid?
Yeah, he's a kid. But he's like a god or something. Like, I never fucking finished the story because it never got completely translated.
Damn.
But yeah, so he's a god that gets sent to fucking Earth or something like that. And then his soul kind of splits into two. I think he's like the shell or something like that. And someone else. So he's just kind of living to have a good time. Yeah, so he's just living to have a good time, basically.
See, those are the scary ones, too. The ones that are just, like, doing shit for fun and they don't give a shit about anybody else. Those are scary.
God, I love those characters.
Because they'll be like, why'd you do it? And I'm like, oh,
just because, like, there's characters who have absolutely no motivation whatsoever to do things just because they want to do things. I like those characters.
See, I like them, but they're so hard for me to figure out because in the back of my head, I always want to know why. And them, they're always like, I just did it because I just wanted to do it. I'm like, but why did you want to do it? I'm like, I just did. I'm like, God, I need answers. I keep wanting to find answers, and there aren't any. They just do it because they want to. And that's so hard for me to grasp. But at the same time, it's like, it's really interesting too. So I'm like, okay, well, I want to learn, like, what's their backstory like? Were they always empty? Were they always just like, I don't give a shit about anything ever in life?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want to learn those things.
Like I personally I have a lot of characters that are blank, like absolutely fucking blank, where they just do things and there's like absolutely no fucking motivation behind it.
They just do it.
And yeah, they just, because they're so fucking blank, they're just doing this thing to just do something. And like, since I fucking direct a fucking role play, it's really funny to try to have people try to figure out why someone does something, but in the end, so they have to figure out between, like, is there any motivation behind what they're doing, or is there no motivation behind what they're doing? So it kind of, mixes things up to make stuff interesting.
It's probably funny to see them kind of try to warm up to a character that's always cold. It's like, you can't really establish a connection or a relationship with a character that doesn't give a shit about anything.
God,
that's really hard.
I have this Dust. Dust is a character who is very expressive. Yeah. But ultimately he's blank. Mm-hmm. So I put him in the fucking RP, and obviously he gets along with lots of people, but it's, I guess the fun part is like trying to have people trying to dig through all that and then find that there's literally nothing underneath all that.
Yes. They're trying to find his emotional baggage, but he has no fucking emotion. So it's like, you can't find shit that's not there. Mm-hmm. They're trying to figure him out, and like, there's nothing to figure out. What you see is what you get.
Yeah, there's absolutely nothing to figure out for, this character, because below all that, fucking emotions, quote emotions, there isn't anything. He's just carefree. There's nothing that he has to worry about. There's no emotion, there's no baggage, and because he doesn't care that he's so fucking empty, and he just does whatever he needs to do and just move on.
See, I feel like even if I could, that would be so hard for me. I'm like, damn, I want you to care about me. Please care. If I die, I don't want you to be like, well, shit, okay, just keep fucking moving. Like, can you say a few words before you go, please? I feel like with like a dating sim game, like an ultimate game, I feel like having a blank character would be fun, because I play so many ultimate games, and the mean ones, they always warm up to you. And while I do like the fact that they do warm up and they do show you like their little sweet, emotional, sensitive side, I would love to play a character who just straight up doesn't give a fuck. It's like, there's nothing to figure out because this is just who I am. And you can't handle it, get the fuck out of here. My God, it'd be so fun to play a character like that. But I don't know how you would go about like writing a character like that, because I feel like empty characters don't really love. So whatever route you had for them, it would have to be something different. Like, I tolerate you or something. Or you can follow me if you want. I'm not gonna kill you.
Yeah, whatever.
Something like that.
Yeah, sure. If you want. I have a lot of blank characters, and they're not straight up blank. Like, you can't tell that they're fucking blank. Like, I don't know how well you know my characters, but I'll just fucking show you pictures.
Which ones? If you got new ones, I'm gonna. Well.
No, these are actually really old characters, but I don't know if you fucking keep up with all the fucking characters I have, because I have so fucking many.
You have a lot.
I do have a
lot. Sometimes I lose track.
Here's this one, Daffodil. He's a blank character. He's squinty.
Yeah, he's beautiful.
So he's a blank character. Dust is a blank character. Peppermint is a blank character. Well, I'm just listing all these characters that you actually don't know.
Well, I know Dust.
Yeah, you definitely know Dust, because I show you his ass all the fucking time.
Yeah, I've seen his fine ass a few times. Manya would be blank, wouldn't she? She's a blank character.
Yeah, she's kind of blank, but she does kind of feel
not fully blank.
Not fully blank. She's blank to a degree, because she can feel love. She does like things.
Yeah, because I mean, I've seen like her, or I've read like her backstory, So in some of it, it seems like she can to an extent, like
Yeah, she can if she
feel
wants
something.
to, but otherwise, if she doesn't want to, then she doesn't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Man, I wish I could do
wanted
that
to,
shit.
yeah, I wanted to make like a fucking dating sim with her in it, where there would obviously a really bad ending where she just straight up kill you, and then
It just keeps it moving.
yeah, and then the other one where you actually end up, she likes you for, I guess, she likes you, I guess, as far as it
Like
goes.
I tolerate you, basically. Like you can hang out, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Leek is also a really blank character. Leek is super blank. He's
But he's more he
he's
seems
very
more extroverted. Blank.
yeah. He's an extroverted blank.
He just wants to have a good time.
He's a character that doesn't want to have a good time. So if he kills anybody, he's just like, well, it's time to move on.
Yeah, well, gotta go party over here now.
Gotta move on.
See, I feel like a lot of reasons why you're able to make characters like that, because you're not blank, but not that you don't feel emotions, you're not a very emotional person.
Yeah.
I'm a very emotional person.
Right. So you like characters who are very open about their feelings, or like display their feeling in a way.
Yes.
And for me,
I feel like that's why you can create them so well, is because in a way they're like little pieces of you.
And it's also easier for me to like people who are blank, because I don't have to deal with all the emotions.
There's no human quality.
Yes. I love to love characters. I love to love people who are not human.
Because to be blank is to kind of lose a bit of her humanity. Because I feel like a part of humanity is you should, or it should be a part of you to care about other people, or to be like, hey, so-and-so's sad, let me check in. Whereas if you're blank, you're just like, well, fuck it. You hear from them one day, and if you never hear from them 10 years later, you're just like, well, shit, I just never heard from them, so I just moved on.
Yeah,
like, that's bizarre.
So for me, obviously, it's very easy for me to like blank characters, because like people who I talk to, if they stop talking to me for a while, I don't have any kind of attachment to them. I just go I just forgot about them completely. Yeah, someone fucking messaged me a while back, and we haven't talked in a month, and I'm like, oh shit, I forgot you existed because you didn't talk to me for so long.
See, and that would hurt my heart, because for me, even though I know it from you, and of course you know me, so I never expect a lot of emotion from you, because I know the type of person that you are. But like, we've been friends for years, like 4 years, 5 years or something. If like we stopped talking, you're like, shit, I forgot you exist. I'm like, what the fuck, sis? We've been friends for so fucking long. We talk to each other every goddamn day. What do you mean you forgot? What do you mean? I'm so sad.
You gotta stop.
Because that's the type of person I am. I'm an emotional person, whereas you're really not.
Right.
It's funny that our relationship or our friendship has lasted. But I think it's also because of me. I know what to expect from you and what not to expect from you.
Yeah.
So I don't ask anything of you.
Right. Yeah. In general, a lot of my friends in real life, even, they kind of know like my emotional capacity. They know that I'm not like the touchy-feely type. They don't. When they greet each other, they hug each other. They don't hug me because I'm not the touchy-feeling type. When they do gifts or like Christmas presents and stuff like that, they don't expect me to give back gifts and stuff like that, because they know I'm not the type to be like, I'm gonna find out what you want. I'm gonna go spend time and like find whatever the fuck you want for fucking Christmas. I'm just not that type of person. And obviously, they know that they don't have to give me anything. So it's not like I expect all the gifts without giving back. I'm like, I'm okay with no gifts, as long as you understand that I'm not going to give anything back. I mean, they still give me gifts, though, like a bag of marshmallows. That was good.
The whole bag.
Yeah, for Christmas, they're like, what you want, Sammy? I'm like, well, I need marshmallow for hot cocoa, so, yeah, can you get me a bag of marshmallows? So basically,
Christmas.
On Christmas, they just give me a bag of marshmallow. I'm like, thank you, beautiful. Just what I needed. The gift that I need.
See, like, I know that that's very you, and of course, you know it's very me to like. I'm just like the complete opposite of that. I'm not the total complete opposite, but I'm a sensitive person, and I'm like, I don't know, not really that I'm sensitive. I'm just more emotional, or I guess I'm more attached to my friends. Where if I haven't heard from somebody that I talk to every single day for like a month, I'd be like, well, fuck it, they're dead. Like, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna figure out to get in contact with them? And you're more okay. Well, I haven't heard. From
Yeah,
them.
like I
Guess
I haven't heard them.
Yeah,
so
you move on.
Time to move on. Time to find a sushi replacement, I guess. But like,
Damn.
it's also a good thing because imagine if both of us were fucking emotional. I kind of like you're being emotional, and I kind of absorb all that. I'm like, okay, yeah, and I don't bounce any of that back because like, imagine if both of us were like super emotional. I think we would be arguing a lot.
It would get overwhelming. But I think, but it's good that like I'm also emotional to a degree where I am not, because I know that you can't really handle overly emotional people. It's a lot. And I'm emotional just enough to where like I don't come off as like super like needy or like, oh, well, you said that really mean thing about me and you hurt my feelings, like stupid shit like that. Like I don't do things like that because it's not only is it not in me, but I also know you. So I feel like we adapt very well.
When people rant to me, or obviously there are some type of people who when they rant to someone, they want some kind of reciprocation. When they when they kind of like spill things out and be like, okay, I had a bad day, blah 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 blah, and they expect like you to be pat their back or some shit like that. But then when
you're more like
when you go to me, you just go to just kind of rant and finish it all and then never talk about it again.
You're done.
Right.
You're done.
Right. So
whenever it's you, I never go to you to be like, oh my God, what? And then what happened? Like, that doesn't happen. It's more like, shit, man.
Yeah, basically you tell me about your absolutely shit day and I'm like, damn, that sucks.
Time to go chill.
Well, that sucks. That's all I can fucking offer.
I'm like, damn. That's it. Like, damn. Okay, well.
Okay, well. That sucks.
For anybody else, they would be like, they must hate me or something because they don't ever say nothing but 2 goddamn words to me every day.
Anything that requires like too much emotional, I'm like, oh, sorry, can't. I just can't.
Unless it's like anger. You're very good with anger.
Yeah.
Like your anger, but as far as anything else, lacking.
Right. So all my emotion is just built towards like anger explosion, basically. All my life.
Yeah, it's a lot of anger and not much of anything else.
Yeah, just basically not much of anything else. It's just
it's just anger.
It's just all anger. That's all I am. I'm just so fucking angry.
Like I can't think of any time where you ever been like super sentimental or nothing. It's just,
God, I'm sentimental, but like towards inanimate objects.
Yeah, you are. Animals. Yeah, you are. Like you'll get like a cute thing, and you be like, "Oh, Sushi, look!" Like it's sweet, but like towards people, I don't think I've ever seen you be sentimental about like really a person.
Right. Because like we were going to the fucking thrift store, and I'm like, this giraffe is a good fucking giraffe.
A triangle ass giraffe. With the string tail, fucking triangle giraffe.
I'm like, this is a good giraffe. This is what I want. This is what I'm gonna pour my emotions into. Pour all my love and emotion into this triangular giraffe, and not towards anyone.
Triangle giraffe, like that's where it's all going. You channel it all into things that are like also empty. They're empty.
Yeah, so
they have nothing. They're void.
So obviously, I can't find people like that. I can't find people.
Well, then you just be talking to a goddamn brick wall. Can't find anybody that empty.
Yeah,
That's super empty.
That's super empty. You gotta be talking to a fucking wall. Or like, God, my fucking crushes I had in fucking high school were also kind of like that. Just like the quiet, non-talkative type who just sits and stare. I'm like, yeah, I like.
You're
that
like,
guy.
that's the one for me.
I like that guy.
I like that one that never says anything ever.
I like the one that never says anything ever and never answer questions. He just stares, and I'm like, yeah.
Like, that's the one for me. That's what I want to spend my life with. So it's so funny because since those are like your favorite type of people, it's funny that we have been such close friends for so long because I'm not that at all. I'm loud and emotional. Very fucking emotional. I keep crying over stupid shit all the time.
I mean, we hate the same things, so that's probably good enough.
We do. We bond over the same things we don't like.
And also, it kind of helps you have variety in your friend group.
It makes it more fun, I feel like. It spices it up a bit. Because if you got too much of the same thing, it gets boring.
Right. And you kind of fill in, like, for the things that I'm lacking. Like, when we went to Fanime, you're the one that talks to people. Or talk to the fucking booth artists, and they just leave me alone so I can look at shit. Or whenever I'm like, I want this, and I just kind of lean over and be like, I want this sushi.
I'm like, okay, well then I'm like, okay, I want one of this. And then
I just
talker.
Right, I just order everything through you. You know, so you need like we can't all be fucking me. We can't all be me. Because that would be such like a dysfunctional fucking group of friends.
You gotta balance it out.
Right, you gotta balance it out.
I feel like shit like that be hard too, because then if you like both never hear from each other, shit, it's over before it even began.
For me, I don't put any effort in messaging people first. I only reply. I don't go out of my way to talk to someone. They talk to me and then I reply. But if there's no actually thing to talk to me, so I can't echo back anything that was not given to me. So if there was another person who is like me in a friend group, that's gonna be real bad. We're just not gonna be friends at all.
You're just never gonna fucking talk to each other. But I feel like I don't know. There have been some times where you've like talked to me. Like, I haven't messaged you, but you'll, like, message me. But it'll be, like, dumb shit. Like, hey, look at this dumb shit that was. So you probably see something stupid.
Yeah.
And, but I'm the same way, too. Because sometimes it'll be, like, 5 p.m. And I haven't heard from you. But then I just see something stupid. I'm like, I gotta go show this to Sammy. This looks dumb.
Also, like...
but I know what you mean. You're more, like... You're not really, I haven't heard from them.
Yeah,
Let me go ahead and give them a quick message.
I'm more of a reactor, like a person who reacts, not the person who gives.
Yeah, you're a receiver.
Out. Yeah. I just bounce back anything that's... I'm a wall. I'm a brick wall, Sushi. I just bounce back the things you throw at me.
They're the rubber ball and you're the...
in your friendship relationship, who's the fucking wall and who's the rubber ball?
Yeah, who's the wall and who's the ball? I'm definitely the ball.
We also talked to each other so much that when we were spending time together, I was going to text you about stuff. I was about to text you, like, guess what I did with Sushi today? But I'm like, but you're right here. You're right next to me. I was about to tell you what I bought today. Or like when we were at Fanime, we were walking next to each other.
The whole time.
We were walking next to each other, and I took out my phone, and I'm like, oh, time to message Sushi. But Sushi's right next to me. I could have just talked to you.
I know, but I think I had like a moment of that too. So I think I was looking at my phone and I saw something dumb, and I was like, let me go send it to him. I'm like, well, fuck, he's right here. Let me show it to him. Like, I don't have to do all that.
Yeah, like, I'm here, like, trying to tell you about my day, because, like, we do that a lot. I tell you about my day a lot, or, like, whenever weird shit happened, I tell it to you. And so, whenever weird shit happened in Fanime, I just take out my phone and be like, time to text Sushi, time to tell Sushi about this. You know?
But we're the one who did the weird shit together. It's like, fuck. I was with her when the weird shit happened.
It's like, I don't have I feel like I don't have some kind of object permanence.
I was just about to say
Where the person I'm talking to on the phone is not the person that's standing in front of me.
Yeah,
I feel like there's like some kind of it takes a while.
A different sushi somehow.
Yeah, it takes a while for me to connect that the person standing next to me is the person that I've been talking to.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
I was just about to say it's like object permanence or something. Like I'm here, but it's like, well, wait a minute, let me message quick.
Yeah, I feel like it's like I feel like I'm talking to a soul, but now I'm talking to the physical manifestation of the soul, and I'm like, is this like I have to go through this? I have to go through the shell to get to the soul, and I'm just not having it. I'm like, what is going on? I'm just gonna text straight to Sushi.
But I kind of get that too, because like even when we were together for those several days, I'm like, damn, we didn't text each other or chat with each other this whole time. And I was like, well, fuck, I was with him the whole time.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. But it's like, it feels different.
Right. It feels like, oh shit, I have not texted Sushi for a while. I should text
It feels
Sushi.
like I haven't heard from you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's like we haven't heard from each other, but then we've been spending like 3 straight days together.
Yeah, literally. Day together, but it feels like I haven't heard from you. It's different. Real life is just different. It's because I mean we don't really talk to each other different, but I don't know. It just feels different.
Yeah.
It's just because now we're experiencing shit together, so it's like, damn, I don't know what to talk about with this person on text because I've been with them the whole fucking time. It's just different.
I feel like it's gonna be like that for a lot of people I'm gonna meet online too.
But you're the only person that I really do that with, because I mean I don't really talk to people every day except for you. Like I pretty much talk to you every goddamn day, so like if I don't talk to you, it's more out of habit. Like if I haven't heard from you all day, it's out of my routine. So it's weird. So I'm like, oh, I haven't heard from Simi today, and I hear from Simi every day since like 2014, so that's weird. Like, we've known each other for a long time, and we talk every day. So it's like, it's strange for me, because it's a routine. It's like brushing your teeth.
Yeah, it's kind of like us checking up on each other, too. So it's like,
yeah,
we don't really have to talk about anything. But once in a while, we just bounce back 1 or 2 messages. Just kind of make sure that each other is alive.
Sure, we're alive.
Like, yeah. It's like, oh, is Sushi alive today? I'm going to bounce off a message. Just send her some links or some shit.
Oh, she responds. She read it. She's alive.
All right, alive.
Keep it moving.
All right, keep it moving. It's like,
keep it moving.
Maya and I at night we play games together, and by play games together I mean she plays the game and fucking stream it to me because I'm too lazy to play games. And once in like we would just fucking sit in silence, but once in a while we had to like click the mouse or something, or just like hello, just to check that we're still fucking alive.
Like, so I'm alive.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still alive. It's like the Netflix "Are you still here?" thing.
Yeah,
That's us with each other every day, every morning, and be like, okay.
It's like, let me send my customary text to show that we have acknowledged each other's existence and keep it moving.
Oh, so fucking Line doesn't message me. Sometimes it doesn't tell me that you texted me. So then I would open Line at like 5 p.m. or some shit and see that you asked me something at 1 fucking p.m.
Yeah, 10 a.m. or some shit. I'm like, damn. Day's over. I forgot what I fucking asked. I'm like, shit, Simi, I'm not even talking about that shit anymore. I figured it out. I don't need your help anymore. Fucking 7 hours later. Goodness.
Sushi, you're gonna text me one day and be like, call 911, and then I'm gonna message you 10 hours later, be like, you
That's
good?
my fucking Netflix. I'm like, somebody was living it up for hours on my fucking Netflix.
It was me.
I didn't know that was you. I was like, damn, probably binge watching shit on my Netflix while I'm waiting for Simi to respond.
That was me. I was just me fucking turning on your fucking Netflix. I didn't know they notified.
Yeah, it sent me a notification as soon as you logged in. I'm like, who the fuck is this?
And I just partied it up for like 4 hours, and then
I'm like, damn, where is he? I know he's alive.
Well, that was me on the fucking Netflix, living it up.
Living it up. Do you like mostly just use like Discord now?
What do you
mean? Have
mean?
you retired from Line? Like,
no, I still use
chat,
Line.
Do you mostly use Line or do you mostly use Discord?
No, for like messages for one-on-one, I use Line. But then for things like obviously server shit, I use Discord. So I have Discord running and then Line running too. And on my phone,
Line
I
needs to
use
get his shit together.
yeah, Line just doesn't notify me. I log in every day. It's just that Line doesn't
That's
notify me
dumb.
sometimes. Also, sometimes when you use Line on your fucking phone, it thinks that you're still on the phone. And it doesn't
That's
notify you
true.
on the screen. On like
That's true. You're right. It does do
on
that. I've had that
desktop.
happen a few times.
So that
Like
might be why.
Maybe. Because something like, well, damn. Forget it. Because I wasn't sure if you still really use Line or not.
No, I still use Line. People I talk to one-on-one are still online. And I really don't like Discord private messaging. Because it's kind of getting all over the place. It gets all over the fucking place. It's harder.
Does it?
It's harder for me to read too, on Discord when people
That's true.
DM me. I like lines with the little bubbles where it kind of separates.
I was just about to say I like it. The bubbles are like on opposite ends. I don't like Discord bubbles on the same side. I don't like that.
Well, they can't do that with fucking server with the fucking 100 people. Can't be on all sides.
I guess that's true. Yeah, bubbles be all over the place. And then how the fucking stickers?
Right, we still gotta use Line for stickers.
Yeah.
I still talk to Punchy online, so it's still some other stuff.
Oh, I haven't heard from her in a million. But yeah, no, you're right. Like, no, well, we kind of went on a tangent or broke away. But yeah, the whole empty thing, like that
back to that
again. That's a lot of like I see a lot of you in that because I've thought about it myself as well. Like, cause you say things like, oh well, you know, if I just never hear from you again and we just stop being friends, I'll just move on with my life. I'm like, well, goddamn, I want you to care a little bit, damn it. But I
had someone who I've known since like elementary school. I've known her since let's see, 4th, 5th grade, up until high school. And when she stopped messaging me, I just completely forgot that she existed, even though we've known for like how many years.
You're like a goldfish. It's not in front of you, it's not there.
Right.
That's literally how you are. Object permanent. If it's not in front of your face, saying, hey, I'm alive, you forget it's fucking alive.
It only applies to people, though. Anything else, I'm very...
Yeah, you'd be like, where's that triangle giraffe 3 years ago?
Exactly.
Where's that thing, randomly? Like, well, fuck, you remember triangle giraffe, but you don't remember your friend.
Once in a while, I would walk out and be like, Mom, where's this thing that I had 3 years ago? And she'd be like, sometimes you ask me the hardest fucking questions because sometimes you just remember stuff that I don't even know that you had. And be asking me about where it is. And I'm like, yeah.
It's like, I don't know where that is. See, but for me, like, I guess, I feel like a lot of people, or maybe it depends on the type of person that would bother them. That'd be like, damn, we've been friends for so long, and like, you wouldn't care, but that shit like that doesn't really, I guess, bother me.
I mean,
I don't know.
If things like that bother you, I mean, there should have been shit that kind of sets it off for people to know that, oh, this is the type of person I am.
Yeah.
Right? Because at this point in our friendship, people who are still friends with me or people who I would consider friends already know that's my personality. They can't ask for more than this.
Absolutely. Yeah, like we know who you are. Like, if you couldn't accept it in the beginning, like if you're this far into the friendship, you are obviously know what to expect out of you. You know what I mean? But I guess also it's because since you are so a part of my routine or we've been friends for so long, I guess for me, it's kind of like you'll just always be there. Like, okay, we're always going to be talking about dumb shit for the rest of our lives. And then we're going to grow old and gray and then we're just going to fucking die.
And then we're going to be on our VR with the fucking titties.
Hell yeah.
we're gonna be next to each other in the retirement home and we're all gonna have our VR on. Susie's gonna be grabbing somebody's fucking tits and I'm gonna be grabbing somebody's ass on the fucking VR. And that's the plan.
I'm gonna be the first one to go. I'm gonna be the first one to die. Be fucking senile as hell. Fight me to get me off that VR.
you're not gonna even know who's who anymore. We're gonna greet each
Hell
other
no.
in the
I'm
Avatar
gonna forget who
world.
the hell you are.
You're not gonna remember who I am, but when we
Hell
greet
no.
each other in the Avatar world with with
Avatar
my
world.
with my username Tutinya versus Dongle Ball or whatever 69, you're gonna be like, ah, yeah, that's my friend.
I'm not gonna remember your name, Simmy. That's how I'm gonna remember.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, wait, that's the one. I know that person.
Yeah, Dongle
I know
XOXO
that guy. He's
or
my best
whatever.
friend.
Mm-hmm.
In the real world, I'm like, Simmy who? I don't know who that person.
It has been an hour. I think it's been like more than an hour.
Oh shit! I guess we should end it then.
Mhm.
Like after an hour, people are like, "I'm done with this shit." They talk too goddamn much. When are you gonna do Bold and Brash?
Oh,
did you check to see if you have paint?
the paint is actually in like a different storage, which I have not gone to check. I'm probably gonna have to check
You gotta
tomorrow.
look.
Yeah.
I went to freaking my friend's Discord, her server, and they were like, I don't know their names, but they were like, "Oh, I love Sammy. I love his art. I love going to." I guess they went to the stream where I was describing the Pokemon.
Yeah.
And they were like, "That stream was so funny. I hope Sammy streams again." I'm like, it's okay.
It's okay.
So they were asking for your stream. So whenever you stream, I have to let them know because they want to go back to it.
Oh, I mean, if you're fucking subscribed to me, I should send you an email or something like that. I don't fucking know. But anyways, anyone who reads Golden Kamui, how do you say that? Messy
Golden
sushi.
Kamui, I guess is what it is.
Yes.
Hell yeah!
Whoever reads that,
me and
message
get Sammy to read it.
Yeah, I'm not
So we
fucking
can
reading
talk
it.
about it. Read it.
Eventually. Okay, goodbye, everyone.
Okay, bye.
Give us money.
Money.
We need flies in our cups.
Oh, wait a minute, money. You gotta talk about the money. She's like,
Wait a minute, before we end stream, remember.
wait a
to
minute,
give
money.
him
Just straight up money.
Oh wait, money. Well, okay, thanks
Give
for
us some
listening this far. Goodbye.
Yeah, you made it this far. Give us $5.